Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Ramona Reaper, and welcome to my ranking of every song in Hazbin Hotel. Now, I'm a big fan of Hazbin Hotel. I watched the pilot, and then from then on out, I was just waiting for the series to come out. Cause I think I watched the pilot a few years after it already came out, so by then like there was talks about it getting picked up by Prime and everything. So I've been waiting, and I just thought since season 2 is over now, I would do a ranking of every song because obviously a lot of the songs play a very important role in telling more for the story, and obviously it's a musical and everything, so I thought it would be a good idea to rank all of them. Now, this is all personal preference, all right? So, before anyone complains about like where I rank stuff, this is all personally like how much I like the song. I'm not going to rank the song based on, whose vocals were like completely better and, what instrumental, like how this instrumental went down, how this went, it's not going to be like I'm not going to be trying to break it down a crazy amount. It's just, how I like why I like it, how I like it. For those of you who have not watched the show, I suggest doing so before you watch this cuz I'm probably going to get into spoilers for some of the songs and probably going to show a few clips from some of the songs also. So if you haven't watched it, go do that. And without further ado, I guess let's start with this. I have every song here, as you can see, all 36. They're all mixed up, so I'll be doing season 1 and 2 simultaneously. It's not going to be like going through season 1 first and then going through season 2 second, it's just going to be all together. Now, as you can see, the favorite, I'm only going to have one song for the favorite. So all the other songs are going through these 4 tiers. And we're going to start with Brighter. Okay, now Brighter was great. Brighter was great. I really did like that it showed more of Vox's backstory. Because Vox, okay, for me, Vox, like, season 2 made him, like, my top 2 characters. Like, top 2 favorite characters, personally. I think they really did a good job with making him a villain. I think he was a better villain than Adam. And I liked Adam, but he was so much more a compelling villain. And this told his backstory very well. I like the vocals. I like all the songs that he's in. He has very good vocals. I like his voice a lot personally. Brighter, I would say, for now I'll put in great. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll keep it there for now. I'll probably be changing these around like as I'm adding them because I gotta like really figure out like how to place everything since there's so many songs, and I gotta remember like, ooh, how much did I like this one when I first heard it, and how much did I like it after re-listening to it, because before this before doing this video I've re-listened to all the songs to get a better idea of which ones I like more. Let's see, we're going respect. Okay, Respectless. It has to be top tier. It has to be top tier. Look, Respectless, when I first heard this song, I was like, okay, this is automatically the best song out of the episodes I've seen so far. And it stayed like that for like I think most of the first season. I really did like the song. I like that they gave Velvet some screen time, because Velvet, she didn't really have too much of a role in the first season as much as the second one. And even in the second, it mainly focused on Vox, obviously. So I really did like to hear her vocals. Of course, I really liked hearing Carmilla's vocals. She has a really good voice. Also, the beat was pretty fire. So it has to be top tier. Definitely one of the better ones inside of season 1. Loser, right after they hit me with Loser Baby. Okay, Loser Baby was a really good one. Loser Baby was a really good one. Ooh, this is hard. I'm thinking. For now, I think I'm going to put it in great. I know some people might be mad. Some people might be mad at me like, what? You're putting it in great, not top tier? I know a lot of people like that song that have watched the show. Like, personally, I like it a lot, but Respectless for me was just better. I think Brighter was also better for me too. I'm not gonna lie. Brighter was definitely better for me. So for now, I'm leaving it in this row, in this order. Easy. Okay, this might surprise a lot of people. I'm gonna put Easy in top tier. I'm gonna put Easy in top tier. And I know, like, it was such a simple song. It was such a simple song. It wasn't like a crazy, it didn't like deliver crazy plot points like Respectless. It didn't like further the plot a crazy amount, but it was, I don't know, there's something about the song. Like the singers did such a good job. They did such a good job with the song. I really like their vocals. For me, I just liked it more. Even though it was more simple and like just, about their love and everything. Like I liked it more than Respectless. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm keeping it number 1 on top tier for now. I know everyone might be surprised about that, because I mean it's not like that was like a crazy big song. At least I don't think. during the show. Next is okay. So I guess we're getting this out. I guess we're getting this out of the way. Gravity is my favorite song. Okay, I'm a sucker for metal. Okay, I love metal. Metal is my favorite genre. So of course I'm gonna gravitate more towards Gravity. See what I did there? Wordplay. But yeah, Gravity was so good. The vocals were super well. The instrumentals, the lyrics, everything worked so well for Gravity. Like, I mean, just listen to this.
The princess has to pay for what she did that day, for what she took away. Storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now, and heart rate is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye, sis, you won't be a dead. Blood and max blood, gonna get my hands wet. The flood's coming, now you can't bet on tragedy, like gravity.
See, like the vocals, just they hit me differently. They hit me differently compared to a lot of the other songs. Again, it's because, you know, I'm more into metal. I'm more into metal, so obviously I would, as I said a while ago, gravitate towards this song more than others because of how much metal I listen to. I loved how they had Adam in the back. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't just her singing, right? It was Adam in the background giving like the backup vocals, which really melded everything together well. So for me, Gravity is definitely number one. And I also was very pleasantly surprised because, you see, when it came out on YouTube, I saw that Vivzy Pop had made a post about the song. I didn't watch the video because I was like, okay, I don't want to get spoiled on even a sliver of season 2. When the video came out, I completely like ignored it. I was like, okay, let me just wait. And I actually forgot the video even came out until after I saw the episode with the video in there. And then I went back to YouTube and I was like, oh, so that was the song that was released. So it was a pleasant surprise because I didn't expect it. I didn't, you know, I hadn't heard it before. So it just came out of nowhere and I was like, wow, this is great. And also, I mean, that episode, they just went off. They had like multiple good songs. So yeah, Gravity is definitely number one. Losing Streak, I'm not gonna lie, at first, I didn't really like it that much. I was like iffy about it, but like as I re-listened to it and heard it more, I started liking it more. So at first I might have put it in good. I think I'm gonna put it in great. Losing Streak, do I like it more than Loser Baby? Probably not. I'll put it right below Loser Baby. It did grow on me a lot though. It did grow on me a lot. Like, Angel Dust's voice actor does a really good job with the songs, definitely. I very much like his voice. Out for Love is the next one. Now, this one was good. This one was a solid one. I did like it a good amount when it came out. I like it more, again, on the re-listen. I feel like that's basically what happened for most of these songs, is I liked it more the second time hearing it. But I don't think it's on the same level as like Brighter or Loser Baby or anything like that. I think I'll put it at good. I think, you know, it obviously did a little bit for the plot, like revealing how Vaggie got her wings back and everything.
You're gonna fight without gloves, and when that push comes to shove, yeah, you just might rise above, long as you're out for love.
Which still, to me, that's just, I don't know, like I'm not gonna be one of these like die-hard fans that says like there's nothing wrong with like the plots, because I mean, I enjoy the show a lot. I think the hate is, you know, it's overhated by many people, and most people just like kind of like throw a lot of shade on it for no reason. I feel either because they don't like the creator, which is understandable, or that they're just hating on it because it's popular. Because I mean, I've seen a lot of people say that it's like the worst written show ever, and I'm like, let's be for real. I've seen so many shows and so many movies that are worse written than this. Like, let's chill about that. But Out for Love, when they revealed that Vaggie just got her wings back out of nowhere from singing, I was like, okay, that's cool, but like, how did that happen? Like what are we doing here? You know, I was a little confused about that, and they never explained it after that. So I guess we'll just go with it. But yeah, that was definitely one of the plot points that I was like, huh, that's a little interesting how that just popped up. But it was a good song. It was a good song. Hell is Forever. Adam singer, Alex Brighton. I like his voice. Again, when it comes to metal and rock type of music, I am very much biased towards that. Hell is Forever was definitely a good one. It was definitely decent. I'm trying to think though. Is it as good as... It's definitely as good as Losing Streak. I have to put it... Oh, but the vocals in Losing Streak... See, this is the hard part. I might put it below Losing Streak for now. It was definitely a good one, though. Sarah's Confession... Okay. Okay, the vocals in this one were just insane. The voice actor for Sarah and the voice of God, they just did an incredible job with this song. And it's crazy because this was the same episode that Gravity came out, so that episode was just packed with crazy good songs. Cause I'm instantly putting this in top tier. It's going above Easy. I really liked Easy. But Sarah's Confession was just like really like the vocals were so on point. I can't deny it being this high. Like just listen to this.
You can't know though time flows on, so you must bear the cross bestowed upon you. Take pity, I pray. Give me a sign. What's your guidance? Please show me the way. You speak of choices made by other voices.
But now that that's out of the way, let's just go to the next one. Don't wanna I don't want to be rushing these too much, but I also, you know, I know there's 36 songs to go through, so gotta get through all of these in a decent amount of time. Don't You Forget Reprise. So this, again, a while ago, like I said, all of Vox's songs I like a lot. His voice is very good. I had this playing on repeat. I'm not gonna lie, I had this playing on repeat for a bit. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's instantly top tier. Okay, instantly top tier. Let's get that out of the way. Better than Respectless. Better than Easy. Ooh, so here's where it comes down to. It's better. I'm sorry. Again, you know, I love the vocals and everything, but there's something about this song. There's something about his voice that I just like more than a lot of the other singers. And that, you know, that's no shade to the other singers. The other singers do an amazing job with each of their individual songs. Personally, I don't believe there is a single bad song in Hazbin Hotel. There's some that I would consider mid, because I personally just don't like them as much. But I think all of them were very well sung and the beats were very well produced. I think all of them sounded very good. But there's something about, I don't know, there's something about his songs that like really get me hype, you know. There's something his songs are like very good, and I like that they gave Alistair parts in it too, because he does a really good job. I like when he's singing in the songs. I very much like his voice as well, so that's definitely going in top tier, like barely above Sarah's Confession, because Sarah's Confession was like you know, these are like a sliver apart. It's just that I feel like for me, I can listen to Don't You Forget Reprise more in a row without being like, okay, let me switch to a new song, you know? So that was very good. Happy Day in Hell was a solid one, but I think it's more of like a generic type of song. I know I say that like generic. Some of these are also like a little generic, like Easy, I guess would kind of be in that pool, I guess. But I feel like, I don't know, Happy Day in Hell just kind of, it was there, it was good, but it wasn't like groundbreaking, it wasn't like crazy good, you know? So I'm gonna put that in good for now. Definitely below Out for Love. Whatever It Takes was a solid one. Again, Carmilla's vocals, like really good. Vaggy's vocals really good. I didn't mention this with Easy, but Vaggy's vocals, she does a really good job with the singing. Did I like this? And also, let's not forget Zestial at the very beginning. Whoever they have for Zestial's voice actor, I don't know his name. I'll probably just, you know, pop it up on the screen right now. But he, like, the 1 or 2 lines that he had in this song, he did really good. I liked his voice. It's too bad that they don't have him in more songs. Whatever It Takes, definitely going above Happy Day in Hell. I think it has to go, I don't know. You know what? I think it has to go before Out for Love. I think Out for Love is just more replayable. Actually, no, I changed my mind. It goes above Out for Love. I'm sorry. I changed my mind very quickly, as you can tell. Yeah, I'm sorry. The vocals were just too solid in this one. They were solid in this one too. Like, both of them did a great job in both of these songs, but it was too solid. It was too solid. You didn't know? Okay, let's put this up. Let's put this up here. Definitely. Ooh, definitely here. That's gonna be a hard one. I'll have to think about that more. But You Didn't Know, when I first heard the song, it instantly shot up. Like when in the first season, it shot up to like my favorite song, because it was so good. It was so good, and I'm not even lying. The hairs on my arm would stand up when they got to the part when Charlie and Emily were singing together about how it wasn't fair and it was like hypocritical to what the angels were doing.
A man only lives once. We'll see you in 1 month. Gotta say, I can't wait to come down and exterminate you. Wait! Shit. What are you saying? Let me get this straight. You go down there and kill since I'm older. It's my load to shoulder. No. You have to listen. It was such a hard decision. I wanted to save you. The anguish it takes to do what was required. To think that I admired you. Well, I don't need your condescension. I'm not a child to protect. Was talk of virtue, just pretension. Would die too naive to expect you to heed the morals you're purveying. That's what the fuck I've been saying. If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. Emily. If angels can do whatever and remain in the sky, the rules are shades of gray when you don't do as you say. When you make the wretched suffer just to kill them again.
Like, that was so peak. That was so peak. And I know you're saying, you got goosebumps? You got your hairs standing up from listening to a song in Hazbin Hotel?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, well. Bad With Us is next. Bad With Us. It was a decent one. Bad With Us, I don't know. It showed, like, the different vocal ranges of, like, Vox's singer. I'm gonna say, you know, the way that he's able to transition due to the different styles of singing. Very well. Very good. But, I don't know. It'll have to go back here. Even though I said I do like Vox's songs a lot, this one was more of like a meh for me. It might. Ooh, S still empty. I don't know. It might be the first one we go down there, but I'll have to think about it more. Don't you for okay? Maybe. Okay, I know a lot of people might not agree with this. They probably won't agree with this. I'm putting Don't You Forget in eh. I just like it was a good song. Right? Again, like I said a while ago, all of these songs are good. I liked all of these songs, but well, to a certain point. But the type of style this song was just doesn't resonate with me personally. I just don't. I don't know. This like it just didn't resonate with me enough. It was good though. Don't get me wrong. It was good. It just didn't resonate with me enough to be like, man, this is like good. You know? This like it was again, it was a good song, but it wasn't good enough to be in good. And with that, I think I don't know. With that, I think I have to move Bad With Us down. Cause Bad With Us, the beginning was so good. Like when they had the like ZZ, the Overlord, like singing and everything. But the whole like Bad With Us, like that part, I don't know. It was just like it was not resonating with me at all. And then again, I liked when he was switching through the like different types of singing. As a whole, I feel like it was less. It just wasn't as musical as the other songs. I think I might have to put it at last for now. I think I have to put it for last right now. Live to Live. This was a good one. At first, I didn't like it too much. It was mostly like Sarah's vocals that I liked more, but I think after like re-listening to it, I've gotten more used to Sarah Pentress's vocals, and I like the song a little bit more. I'd say this is actually better than Whatever It Takes, but I don't think it's good enough to be in the same category as Hell Is Forever. But it's pretty close, but not to that point. Love in a Bottle caught me off guard. I did not expect to get a Husk song this season, but surprisingly, Love in a Bottle was one of my favorites that I heard. It was like pretty, you know, it's a pretty simple song, but it's just Keith David's voice is very good. I love Keith David's voice. He's like singing and just talking regularly. Like he has a very good voice for voice acting. I just like the song a lot more than a lot of the other songs, and I'm actually gonna put it in top tier. I know it's a little surprising, maybe not to many people. Again, I don't know the general consensus of like who likes what, you know, like what the biggest songs are for like the whole community and everything around Hazbin Hotel, because I'm not really linked in like that, you know. Like I like the song separately. I separate myself from a lot of the fandoms and stuff like that for basically anything. A lot of the stuff I'm into, they're like I think that's with every fandom though. I think there's just so many people that take it way too far, and they don't have logical reasoning and logical thinking about certain things. So that's why I'm not really in tune with like any certain fandom that I'm like that I would technically be a part of by watching whatever, you know, and being so into whatever, you know. Not saying that the entire fandom is toxic, just that parts of it are, just like every other fandom out there, and those parts are usually the ones that are being pushed in the spotlight. So that's why I don't really align myself with any fandom specifically. I think Love in the Ball for me, above Sarah's Confession, it was above Sarah's Confession for me. It really was. Love in a Bottle, like I was listening to it on repeat. I okay, this next song, I did not know what to expect from this song at all, because I was like, okay, what are they gonna do with a song called "Tis a Love Song"? But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't my favorite. I think it has to go in eh. It has to go in eh for me. I'm sorry. Like it was good. It was decent, but it wasn't like really resonating with me that much. But it was decent. It was decent. Like, you know, they had their little moment. I like the thing going on between him and her inside of the show, but the song just didn't, it wasn't up to good level, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, obviously. Speed Run to Redemption, I really enjoyed this one. I think just the way it's sung, the flow of the song really got me into it way more. So, after like re-listening to it a lot, I think this is like borderline great for me. Borderline great for me. I think it's like a little too short to be like, I don't want to say too short. I don't know. I think there's just something missing from it to be like great level for me. So I'm gonna put it at the top of good. I liked it more than Live to Live. More than anything, Reprise. I'm sorry. It has to go in eh. It has to another eh. I know. Another. It was cute. It was a cute song, but it just wasn't. You know, it was. You know, it was a short, cute song that wasn't really crazy groundbreaking. I think I actually had to go like the lowest with this one. Yeah, I have to, because these songs are just they're definitely better. But it was an okay song. It was an okay, cute song, you know, showing the love between them two. Vox Populi, instantly up here, I think it has to be number one on the top tier right now. When Lucifer came down, his part was sick. His part was really good. I liked his part a lot. His singer, anytime he sings, he does such a good job with his vocals. So that was already good. And then Vox came in, and Vox's part was really catchy. I really liked his part too. I know a lot of people, I think I've seen people be like, oh, I only liked like the first part, or Vox's part was overshadowed. For me, it wasn't. For me, I think they stayed similar, just different styles, and I really liked his part as well as Lucifer's. And I just think the song, not only, you know, like with the lyrics showing how easily Vox can manipulate everyone into seeing things a certain way from his cult leader habits, but also it was just a very good song for me in general, very re-listenable for me. So I gotta put it above all of these others. It was very good for me. Welcome to Heaven, straight to eh. Okay, I'm sorry. Welcome to Heaven, it was one of the songs that I just couldn't like. If anything, I was like more annoyed at the song, at like the guy doing was he Saint Peter? Bro, Saint Peter. Just he's so lame. He's so lame. His vocals were lame too. Like his vocals matched his character. That's all I'm gonna say. This was a mid song. For me, it was just it was just mid. Super mid. Coming up with another mid song, Clean It Up. For me, Clean It Up was mid too. And here's the thing, it was good. It was better than Welcome to Heaven. I think it was better than More Than Anything Reprise, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. Like Nifty, like it was a good job. It was a good song. But I don't know, there's something like, it was just a meh song for me. It wasn't like crazy good at any part. I like that they switched to Japanese for one of the parts. I think that's cool that they, you know, did the English Japanese, like kind of, you know, switch it up. I really did not expect that, along with the animation to switch to a more Japanese, like, you know, anime type style. But you know, other than that switch up, there wasn't anything that is really memorable from the song for me. Now, Hell's Greatest Dead, I know a lot of people like this one. I don't like it too much. I think it's good, but I think actually, okay, I'm gonna have to switch some stuff up here. I think it'll go down here, and then Pisses the Love Song will go up to good and be like at the very end, because it was a good song. But I don't know, just for me, like, I just did not really like it too much. I just did not, I can't I can't, that's why this whole list is, you know, as I said in the beginning, personal preference, because it's just, I can't explain why, but it's just certain songs that I don't like as much as others. And this is one of those where it's like, I can't say exactly why I don't like it as much as others, I just know that I don't. And, you know, the whole, like, I like that it showed the whole, like, feud between Alistair and Lucifer, you know, the whole, like, collision course that was happening, which obviously would build up into the later season, showing even more, especially with the ending, how they ended the season, talking about how, you know, Alistair came back for a certain reason, and then they panned to Lucifer, obviously. But I don't know, the song was just meh. It starts with Sorry. Okay, I know I'm putting a lot of songs in meh. I didn't expect to put this many songs in meh, but it's going in meh. It starts with Sorry, it just wasn't it for me. I remember that was the first time, like in the first season, that was the only song that I was really like, man, this, I mean, it's all right, but it's not like, I don't know. For me, it just wasn't that good. It wasn't like crazy good. I think still better than these three. I think musically it was just okay, you know. It was okay. It was okay. More than anything, easily top tier. More than anything, easily top tier. Ooh, this is the hard part. Here's the thing. There's so many good songs up here, but more than anything, do I like it more than Don't You Forget? I do. His vocals are just so good. His vocals are just so good in this one. And when I heard this song, I teared up. I'm not gonna lie. I am very emotional when it comes to like watching TV shows and stuff. I tear up easily when it comes to very emotional stuff like relationships or like deaths inside of like certain TV shows or whatever. That's like I think that's like the most emotional I really get is when watching stuff like that. Obviously other than like stuff happening in person that's like very sad obviously. But yeah, I think it brought a tear to my eye hearing this song. And if a song can bring a tear to my eye, you have to go all the way up here. You have to go all the way up here. But I think Vox Populi is a little bit more catchy for me. Again, I do like how More Than Anything showed like kind of mending and a healing of this like distant relationship with Lucifer and his daughter. But I think Vox Populi was just a little better for me personally. And it's so funny because Lucifer is also in Vox Populi too. Once we get up there was super solid. I really like this. Again, Vox's vocals are just very good. I like that they actually got Valentino to also sing because I do like his singing. I do like Valentino's voice. So this definitely has to go up here. I liked it more than Sarah's Confession. I liked it more than Love in the Bottle. You didn't know though? It has to be right there. Yeah. Because it was very solid. It was very, very solid. I like that they kept the vocals, you know, of like all three of the V's. Because all three of the V's, like, they have some of the best. I say that, but it's like all of the singers, all of the actors do such a good job singing. Like, they're all very on par with each other in my opinion. But yeah, it definitely has to go up there. Definitely good, showing that like how good Vox is with like getting people to side with him and like follow what he says, you know. Ready for This was definitely a solid one. Ooh, how solid was it though? I think it was. Ooh, was it like? I think it has to be below that. Yeah, below this. It was pretty solid, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking. As I've said for a few of these other songs, it's like I'm using the same dialogue, NPC over here, but it wasn't like crazy good for me. Yeah, that's all I can say about that one. There isn't really much for me to break down for that one, how I feel about it. Has Been Guarantee, Trust Us, definitely top tier for me. I like Charlie's part a lot. Charlie's vocals are very good. I like Charlie's vocals a lot, but then when it's switched over to the V's, again, I love all the V's singing voices a lot, and it's just Vox, his vocals. I just can't get over them. And just the beat switch up. The beat switch up was very good. I really like the beat switch up that they had. I like the whole vibe. I like how they showed the difference and contrast of how Charlie runs things to how the V's run things. And I think it was just a very solid song. For me, it has to be like right here, right? Yeah. I also like how they like melded the two at the very end. Had Charlie singing with the V's. It was very good. It was a very good song. I think definitely up there for me. Poison. We all know Poison's gonna go high. Poison obviously became like, I think it's the most popular song other than obviously Addict, which came out obviously before the show. But yeah, Poison I think is definitely gonna be up here. How far up though? Because the thing is, I liked Poison a lot, but I think it's a little overrated personally. I think it's a little overrated. I'm gonna put it above Respectless. I was gonna say above Respectless, but I think I like Respectless a little bit more. I think Poison has to go this low. It was a good song. It was such a good song. But Respectless just has more replay value for me, along with all of these songs. So I think it has to go down here. Though, that episode though, man, so much happened in that episode. Poor Angel Dust. I feel so bad, but it's just in general, like, dang, Angel Dust be getting like beat up both seasons. Both seasons had some crazy stuff happen to him. Poor dude. Can't wait to see what they do with his character in season 3, by the way. But Vox Day was super solid. I like that they do the thing with Vox in season 2 where he plays upon other people's songs. Because, you know, obviously the beat and everything resembled that of what Lucifer had in their song with Vox Populi. I like that they do that with him a lot in this season, where he kind of manipulates other songs into his own. I think it's also like a good metaphor of how he's able to manipulate things into something that benefits him, or also just like how he borrows upon others, you know, he relies upon others, which I think a lot of people get wrong about him. I think a lot of people will say, you know, oh, he's a fraud and he relies on others too much. I think it's very smart that he relies on others by getting them to do what he wants. Like, you know, he's very smart, although he's very egotistical, and he's very easily manipulated by Alistair because of, you know, how he feels about Alistair, and he wants Alistair's approval, obviously. But like, other than that, like, he's a very smart about how he goes about things when people give him opportunities to, you know, play upon certain aspects, you know. Like the princess with inviting him over and everything, like just everything, you know. He's very good at manipulating. I think it has to go right here for me. I think I liked it a little bit more than... Do I though? Okay, no. It has to go below Respectless. But above Poison, which is kind of crazy to say, but me personally, I just liked it a lot. I can't lie. Like You... But Brighter though? Brighter was such a... Oh, man, this is hard. Maybe Poison has to go low. I know, it's crazy, right? Poison might have to go lower right here. Okay, yeah, that's why I'll leave it for now. Like You was a solid one, but it wasn't crazy good for me. I think it has to go right here. Yeah, I think it was a mess song. It was a mess song for me. It wasn't really too memorable. To be honest, this might be one of the least memorable songs for me, even more than the ones below it. And I think the only reason I have it above the other ones is just because I know musically it was better than the others. I think I enjoyed it a little bit more than the others, but I think it's the least memorable. Well, actually, other than It Starts With Sorry. For me, It Starts With Sorry was the least memorable of all of them. I think this is a fair placement for this. Hear My Hope, okay. They cooked with Hear My Hope, okay? I like all of them singing together was very good. It sounded very good. So automatically I was thinking, because I was thinking of doing this tier list like during season 2. I was like, you know, maybe I should do like a tier list of all the songs, right? So I was thinking, okay, this is probably gonna be like pretty high, but not like from like the beginning when I was hearing how it started off. But I was like, it's probably not gonna go like crazy high though. And then they got to Abel's part. Let's just play Abel's part right quick.
Hear my hope. What are you doing here? I'm here to finish what I started.
Let's get Emily and
No,
go.
how can you be so cold-hearted? Everybody dies if we don't do this. And so be it, don't persist. Or what? I'll take your other eye. Just try.
Loot, this isn't what we talked about.
Abel, we don't have time for this. Shut your mouth, abomination. Abel, you can stop this. Abel, enough. Ow!
Can't breathe, vision's getting blurry now. Nosebleed, never been so worried. How am I supposed to handle the pressure? It would have been better if I were anybody else. Dear Dad, tell me what you would have done. Too bad that I'm not your bravest son. Why'd I have to be big to lead? I wish that I could be anybody else. I'm supposed to do something. Am I supposed to do something? Do I run? Do I dare? Can I grant my own prayer? Get a grip, throw a pair. Let me stop you right there. There's no cause for attack. Swallow your pride, cast your blood lost aside. Bitch, you better fall back.
Now that rose it up completely. You know, before it was like an okay song. It was like, okay, you know, this will probably go a little bit high. But with his vocals, you know, being Fall Out Boy. When I say Fall Out Boy, I mean Patrick Stump. Obviously, it's just I was thinking of the band in general at the time of recording. But I mean Patrick Stump, obviously. Obviously, it was gonna raise up, and then we get to the best part of the song, in my opinion. For me, I think we all know what I'm talking about. Let's just play it. Let's just play it. I know, 2 plays for 1 song. Yeah, I gotta do it. Play it.
Why don't you help them, you double-dealing manipulator?
What's in it for me? I don't work for free. You want help? Well, you know the fee.
I will not reward a snake like you.
You'll watch them die unless you do.
You wouldn't dare.
it's only fair.
You really are a demon pet.
You knew my game the day we met.
See, that was peak. That was peak. I cannot lie. Super peak. For me, that just rose the song above, and I have it like up here, and like, is it better than Vox Populi for me? I don't know. I don't know. It might be. No.
It might be.
No. Okay. What am I doing with my voice right now? I'm just having fun with it. I think it has to be a little below Vox Populi. Yeah, below Vox Populi, but it was super good. Hear My Hope was super good, but Stay Gone. This was originally like when the song first came out. This was definitely like one of my favorites. I had this on repeat for a while. I really like the style of at the beginning where he's just like talking fast, kind of like in like a rap style. You would say, I guess. Now, Stay Gone. Stay Gone was very solid. Definitely one of my favorites from season 1. Again, every Vox part, I swear, it's just every Vox part that I like a lot. Because at the beginning when he started the news report and everything, I was like, oh, this is so fire. And then Alistair's part was really good too. Both of them did really well inside of this song. I think it has to go like, let's see. Ooh, this is hard. Above Respectless, above Easy, Sarah's Confession. Now we're getting to like, oh, this is hard. I'm gonna put it above Easy for now. I'm definitely gonna switch these up. I'm definitely gonna switch these up. Let's see. The Show Must Go On is next. That was a very solid one. I like this one a lot. I also had this one playing on repeat for a little bit. I think, I don't know, because they had like, I like how they transitioned and showed like where everyone was standing. The V's, the hotel, Alistair. They had everyone join up at the end. I think, was it better than Respectless? I think a little bit. I think it was a little bit better than Respectless. I'll put it right there for now. Again, I'm probably gonna change up some of these at the end. And the final one. We're finally to the end. You're finally done hearing me yap. Well, kind of. There's probably still a few more minutes I'm gonna be yapping after I change all of these around. But anyways, when I think about the future, this song was super good. This song was super good. Set up everything for the final episode, and the fact that they just had like all the different, it was a combination of different songs that were already played, just sung differently with different lyrics. And I think it just came together very well. And for me, I liked it a lot. I think this has to go up at like, let me think. Above You Didn't Know? I think Above You Didn't Know. Yeah. I think Above You Didn't Know. I think this is good. This is solid. Okay, now let me just switch some of these around because I already know I'm gonna have to like do some deep thinking, but I don't want to do all that on camera because that'll like take too long. So I'll come back to y'all when I get the entire list figured out. Hey, so I'm back. It has been a few days. Yes, it has been a few days. It has taken me way longer to get this video out than I anticipated. So in that time when I was editing the video and getting distracted while editing the video, and also doing other stuff, because I think I started editing this when it was close to Thanksgiving, or somewhere around there. But now I'm finally back. I had more time to listen, and I'm sure you can see the list is completely changed. It's completely different. A lot of places have changed. I've listened to all these songs multiple times since I've made the list and have given a more accurate, I think, ranking of what I believe my favorite songs are. So I've moved a lot of them around. As you can see, I added a new song, Alistair's recap song, because I forgot to add it at the beginning, and I was like, okay, this is part of the series on Prime, so I might as well add this song in there, which, as you can see, it's top tier for me, because I did really enjoy that song that Alistair sang for the recap. It was very catchy. I very much liked it. But this is the final list. Gravity at the top. Vox Populi is still at the top. Easy went up. I listened to Easy more, and I will say the main thing I'm judging all of these songs on is definitely like how much I like the song with like replay value, and how much I like how it sounds to me. So as you can see, Easy is all the way up here, even though when it comes to like introducing stuff to the plot, it wasn't crazy compared to a lot of the other songs, but it was just catchier for me, and I just liked it more. I can replay it and listen to it more than something like Hear My Hope, which, although it had so much more to it with all the different singers chiming in, it's just more replayable for me, so that's why I have it so high. So that's like the main scoring criteria I have, is like replay value for me to listen to. So yeah, Gravity's still on top. Vox Pop lies up here. Easy. Don't You Forget, Reprise went up a little bit, I think. I have these around the same, because these are all still like very good songs. I keep all of these. Sarah's Confession put right below You Didn't Know. Respectless right here, and then the last one from the top tier is Alistair's recap song, which just made the cut right now. I moved some of these down, I believe. So Love in a Bottle is number 1 for great. It was borderline top tier for me, but I saw that I had too many in top tier, and I was like, let me disperse some more to great, because there needs to be like a clean cut of like what top tier and great is. Alright, we're back. Y'all probably didn't know, but the entire site crashed. So I had to redo this entire thing again. So I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I don't remember, but I think I was somewhere around here. But yeah, oh, I think this whole line, yeah, this whole line was basically like borderline top tier for me. It's just I had too many in top tier, and I just couldn't have everything in top tier, you know. So I dispersed them correctly, as what I thought. I think Hell is Forever moved down a little bit more. Poison got here. Loser Baby, you know, this is the whole thing. Vox Day moved down from top tier a little bit. Again, I didn't just listen to a select few of these songs between when I first created the video and now. Like, I've listened to all of these songs, like all of these songs again, so I can have a better feel of where to place them. Bad With Us changed drastically as far as I remember, cause yeah, Bad With Us changed drastically. Live to Live changed drastically. I like these much more than I did initially re-listening to them. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm sure I changed a lot up. So this is my final ranking. You know, nothing else is gonna change. This is exactly how I believe it to be for me personally. If you have, well, obviously you're gonna have a different list, but you know, in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite song is, what you disagree on, what you agree on with my list. Just tell me anything about the show, really. You know, your favorite moments from the show. If you've seen the show, you know, if you have not, I recommend to. It's not for everyone, obviously, and there's a lot of hate on it. I believe I touched on this a while ago in the video. I believe a lot of the hate is forced. I mean, it's really not as badly written as a lot of people claim it is. It's really not. It's a good show. So, you know, if you like it, comment down below. If you don't like it, comment down below. Tell me what you think about it, just in general. And I hope you enjoyed watching me yap this entire time. Sorry it took so long to get out. It just, the editing has been a little bit more than I expected. But a lot of mistakes were made along the way. Now I have learned from those mistakes, and there should be more videos coming soon after this. Some has been related, I'm sure, in the future, but mostly gaming videos, as that's mainly what my channel is. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, again, comment, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.